Mr. Speaker. And Representative Erdahl, first of all, I'm standing because, and it's always uncomfortable to have to do it, but I'm going to have to switch my vote. I'm not going to be able to vote this time for your bill, and I'm sorry about that. You're a wonderful fellow, and we all have bills that we've been pushing for many, many years and feeling frustrated when we don't get them. But I have to back up the comments made by Representative Falk here. When I came here and discovered that your bill was listed as #1 on May 20th, I was thinking, you know, when I go to my town hall meetings, and I'll be having one now, I mean, I have to try to explain what we've been doing here for the last few months in the legislature. I'm just thinking about what a constituent may ask me. Let me see, Representative Benson. It was May 20th. There were a couple of days left. You still hadn't balanced the state budget, and you're talking about cheeseburgers, Mr. Benson? Cheeseburgers? You are not serious, are you? Why should we vote for you when that's all you're spending your time with? And Mr. Speaker and members, thinking about this, I really am kind of sad that former Representative Emmer is not here. Now, his replacement is a wonderful fellow, I'm sure, but no one on this floor has the verve and vigor that Representative Emmer came in denouncing frivolousness as he saw it. And I can just hear him now from over on the other side of the aisle of the chambers saying, "You're talking about this? You Democrats brought up cheeseburgers and we haven't settled the budget?" So I really miss that. But I have another reason too, and that is my wife is a dietitian. She was Director of Nutrition Therapy at Health East System, and all those dietitians were working trying to unplug people's arteries and all the rest. And I came home and she said, I saw you cast this vote for Representative Erdahl's bill. What are you doing? Ask him if the American or the Minnesota Dietetic Association has signed on as supporters of this bill. Well, the answer is no. This is not something that she would support. So, Representative Erdahl, my #1 constituent is my wife, and I really couldn't go home tonight without getting a really good tongue lashing if I voted for this bill. So I have to change my vote, and I'm sorry about that because of all the members on the other side of the aisle, Representative Erdahl is one of my very favorites. He's just a wonderful fellow. But I have to answer to my wife, my constituent, and that has to come first. So, Mr. Speaker, I'm sorry, and I don't like to admit it, but I have to change my vote this time. Please vote no on this. This is nothing we could defend in our town hall meetings, that we spent an hour or more on cheeseburgers 2 days before the end of the session. It's unbelievable. I won't ask the majority leadership, because that's, you know, their decision, but how could they possibly put this bill #1 on the list on May 20th, 2011? #1. Put it down towards the end somewhere after we go through these other bills, and if there's time, then we can talk about cheeseburgers. But #1, I feel like I'm going through, you know, the fast food line there, and they're asking you, what do you want? And I say, well, I'd like #1, and make it a meal too. And I would like a large Coke, and don't make it diet. I want the whole thing. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, this is really embarrassing for the House, I really think. Please vote no.